Valley Heights enters this one after winning the Wabaunsee sub-state tournament at 28-11. They are the 7th seed in this state tournament. As for Inman, they won the Sterling sub-state tournament. They defeated Ellenwood in the finals. As for the Mustangs, they defeated Horton 25-23, 25-23, and Linden 25-12, 25-16 in the semis, and Care Paravel in the finals, easily taking care of the Lions 25-11, 25-8. Well, Mustangs trying to add on to their already 2 state titles back in 1992 and 2001 is their most recent one. This is a team that has 19 state tournament appearances. So this is their 19th appearance. They were here last year. They lost to this Inman team. And they'll try to right that here coming up in this one. It was a 25-13, 25-17 win for the Teutons. So we'll see if Valley Heights can possibly bounce back and defeat Inman coming up here this year. Well, let's go ahead and step aside for a quick break, and then we'll have our opening serve between Valley Heights and Inman here on the MSC Sports Radio Network.
And our state volleyball coverage is service of Route 77, Corner Stores, Waterville Housing Authority, Parker Seed, Kramer Oil, Mustang Motors, Blue Valley Technologies, Dean's Automotive, Blue River Veterinary Clinic, Performance Ag, Titan Manufacturing, Christy Anders Funeral Home, Twin Valley Developmental Services, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware, Tammy Parker Realty, Cottage Hill Ag Supply, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, First Commerce Bank, Raleigh's Design, Meyer Ag, New Creation by Nicole, and the Riverside Market.
If you're looking for a spot to refuel you or the whole team, make the Route 77 Corner Stores your ultimate pit stop. From Hunt Brothers Pizza and soft serve ice cream in Blue Rapids to hand-breaded fried chicken and fish in Waterville, fountain drinks, snacks, and sweet treats to go around. Save on fuel with the DinoPay app every time you hit the road. To take a break or stay on the go, let the Route 77 Corner Stores of Blue Rapids and Waterville fuel you up for your next road trip.
Everyone's wanting to reduce, reuse, and recycle. How about reducing the amount of money leaving your bank account every month? With income-based living and reduced cable bill cost for everyone, Waterville Housing Authority is your housing partner. Enjoy maintenance-free and comfortable living in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. Check out their Facebook page or call 785-363-2239. That's 785-363-2239.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
KMZA.
Back here in Dodge City, Jared Sluppy with you, getting you ready for Valley Heights versus Inman in our first of 3 matchups we'll cover for Valley Heights. And they will take on Hoxie next, and then followed by the St. Mary's Colgan Panthers. So looking more at the Valley Heights opponents, this is also an Inman team that has won 2 state titles in their history back in 1989 and 1994. This year is their 9th all-time state appearance. They were here last year, as mentioned, and then there was a nice gap in between last year and their most recent state tournament appearance in 2010, and before that, an even bigger gap, 1994. So this is their 3rd appearance in the state tournament in the millennia. So last year for Inman, they lost to Jefferson County North in the 3rd place game, but they were able to make the semifinals, and they are in the tournament back-to-back for the first time since 1993 and 1994. They also had appearances in 89 and 90, 87 and 1971, the first year of state volleyball they were in, and there was a 16-year hiatus before they got back in 87. Well, Inman is number 7 in the Kansas Volleyball Association's latest poll. As for Valley Heights, they come in number 7, so kind of right there neck and neck. And Hoxie is right there in the mix as well, who Valley Heights will play next. They're number 6. So all these teams very close to each other. Step aside for 60 seconds. Come back for first serve here on the MSC Sports Radio Network.
We don't have to tell that harvest season is here. And while you're working the field, Kramer Oil is on the road for you. Kramer Oil's commercial fuel delivery brings premium fuel right to your farm, making sure your machinery never skips a beat. Fast, reliable, and always on time. Because during harvest season, every second counts. Keep your farm running smooth with the name that's been there through it all. Kramer Oil. Our family serving yours for generations.
Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids wants to get you into a new ride today. Whether it be a car, van, truck, SUV, or even a new Hi-Sun side-by-side, Colby has it. And if it's not on the lot, they can find it. With easy financing options available and a warranty on everything that leaves the lot, you'll feel confident in your choice with Mustang Motors. Check them out online at MustangMotorsKS.com or stop by and check out what's on the lot in Blue Rapids. Mustang Motors, right on the highway, always right on the price.
KNDY. Take me out to the ball game.
They're about to get this one underway between Inman and Valley Heights. Kind of taking a look at Valley Heights, how they have fared in history. They have made 12 all-time semifinal appearances. Most recent coming in 2019. They made it in 17 as well as 05, 6, 7, actually 05, 6, 8, and 9. They were a pretty dominant team in the early 2000s and late 90s as well. A 63.1% all-time success rate in pool play are the Valley Heights Mustangs. So 12 out of the 19 times did Valley Heights go from pool play into the semifinals, trying to do that again this year in a very stacked field with a very difficult group of teams that they will have to face. Again, with Inman being the 2 seed at 35-4 on the season. Hoxie, they won their first match of the tournament. They are now 34-4 on the season. St. Mary's Colgan, they lost to Hoxie. They are now 29-12. Well, Inman, they've won 16 of their last 17, including the Teutons winning their last 7 decisions. And this is an Inman team that has not played anybody in the field, which is kind of something that is a little bit of something that is kind of among these 4 teams here that are in this pool. Not probably any of them have they played against each other, basically, is what I'm trying to say. That's kind of a common theme here in this tournament as well, all throughout. As for Valley Heights, they also have not played anybody in the field, and they enter this tournament having won 7 in a row, and they have won 8 of the last 9. So, well, of course, I mean, you have to have a little bit of a winning streak heading into the state tournament, of course, coming off of the sub-state tournaments, but both teams playing exceptionally well at this stage of the season.
Hello, and thank you for calling. Our operators are busy at the moment. Please hold the line, and we will answer you shortly.
Stop the madness! With Blue Valley, there's less time on hold, more time together. Blue Valley Technologies offers reliable internet that works when you need it. And if there's an issue, we have local customer support that will make sure you're back online in no time. Find out more at bluevalley.net.
Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhausts, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Danes does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Danes Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville.
Hey Tab, did you know that in 2023, over 55% of all soybeans planted in the United States were of the Enlist trait?
Wow, what's the reason?
See, the competition says that they have true flexibility, but they have to worry about time of day restrictions, a June 30th cutoff date, and only legally spraying when the wind speed is between 3 and 10 miles per hour.
That sounds restrictive, not flexible.
Yes, and none of these are true with the Enlist system.
So that's why you've been so relaxed while posting soybeans.
Yep.
Call my husband, Thad Ardenbright, at 785-313-3064 and order your American Proud, neighbor-approved, and farmer-friendly Pioneer Enlist beans today.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself. If any of your family members meow, bark, squeak, chew, dig, squawk, claw, play dead, or fetch, you need Dr. Porter and the Blue River Veterinary Clinic in Waterville. Dr. Porter is dedicated to the wellness and health care of your small animal pets, offering vaccinations and wellness checks, boarding, dentistry, emergency care, grooming, surgery, and radiology with her full-service clinic. A healthy pet is a happy pet, and a happy pet means a happy home. Call today for your appointment, 363-2222.
The crowd on hand for Valley Heights. Got a nice student section. Inman had a really nice crowd last year, but they are sitting down here in this one. I mean, they don't have as many students as they did last year. Here's Merck just hitting it over. Free ball hit over by the Mustangs. They wind up in a swing to the backside. Defended well by Valley Heights. Maggie Turber pushes up front, and it's deflected out of bounds. And they're going to say, or was it not deflected out of bounds? They're going to say it was not. So that'll be a point for Inman. It is tied 1-1. Starting this one for the Teutons is Kendall Woods, the 5'10 sophomore. It's returned back by the libero, Tessa Miller, set to the near side and tipped over by Turber. Big point, that was Merck. And down for the kill for the Teutons along the far side. And Inman with their first lead of the set. Another serve coming up for Woods. Going from the far side is that one a beautiful serve, but a nice dig. Backwards set, a swipe, and that one is wide. 3-1 Inman on that miss from Ann Turber, the 5'9 junior. Valley Heights working from right to left across your radio dial. Inman doing the opposite. That one just grazes over the net and drops down for an ace, so 4 straight to give Inman a 4-1 lead. Another serve coming up for Woods. Here's the backward set by Steinfurt. It's blocked, and they're going to say it's a lift against Valley Heights. And it's now 5 in a row. 5-1 in favor of the Teutons. Mentioned that Inman defeated Valley Heights here in pool play last year, doing so fairly handily, as that one is a service error, trying to be too aggressive going long this time. And Valley Heights gets the point. It's now 5-2. 25-13, 25-17 was the final a year ago. Miller now to serve it for Valley Heights in the white libero jersey for the Mustangs. Goes to the far side, returned by Woods. We're up in the air. And just slapped over free ball coming up for Miller. Here's the set near side, and Turk just dumps it over. Deflected and down for the kill. Elena Merck off to a nice start for the 5A senior. A senior heavy Valley Heights team with 5 12th graders. Got a pair of juniors and a trio of sophomores as that serve goes wide for a service error, makes it 6-3. And then off to a nice start. The serve will come from Taylor Fraze, daughter of head coach Christy Fraze. 5'9 freshman, dig by Miller, set to the near side once again. Turk that one off the blocker and out of bounds. Point for Valley Heights. Continuing to get off to a fantastic start, and a substitution for Valley Heights. That'll bring in Olivia Scala for the first time, the 5'7 senior. Valley Heights are coached by Susan Steinfurt. Serve goes to the back line, return before it goes out of bounds, and it'll tip over, and Miller is called for the lift. A little tip down by Sutton Harris, the 5'11 sophomore. It was in a good spot. She went from the far side to the near, both up against the net. Here's a set that almost looked like a lift, but they get it over to the Inman side, to the far side now for the Teutons. And that one grazes the net and dives for it is Miller, but it's in front of her and down for the Inman kill, and it's now 8-4, their largest lead so far. Service coming from Morgan Fraze. And this one, return good from Turk. She'll go and get it right back. And she shorthands this one into the net. Tried to guide it over to that far side and went off the side of her hand. Went only about halfway up the net. Makes it 9-4. Inman's largest lead continues to grow. Diving for that one. Here's a set to the middle, and that one blasted down for a major kill. Big time there for Valley Heights. And it's a 22, and don't have a number 22 on my program either. I have to talk to Coach Steinford to get some of these names and numbers. Talked to Jennifer Youngberg before the game as that one deflected out of bounds, and that will go to Inman. 10-5 our score. Teutons, nice early lead. Harris with another serve coming up. And that one returned by Miller, and that one up against the net nearly, and trying to tip it over, and cannot. It'll be another point for the Teutons. And Turber tried to set that one up after a return that was really close to the net. She did a good job of giving the Mustangs an opportunity, but unable to capitalize. 11-5 Inman lead, first set. Set to the near side, a big windup. That's blocked to the net on an attempt from Maggie Turber. Another try far side for Valley Heights. That's deflected, but out of bounds. And the Mustangs with a big point. Trying to stay in this one. Their deficit now down to 5. It's 11-6. Brooke Porter, the 5'8 senior, checks in. Now into the far side, return. And tough time returning that one to the left. Cambry Woods, the 5'8 senior, couldn't bring that one back in underneath the net for Inman, and it's now 11-7. A couple points in a row for Valley Heights. That one great as the net just trickles over. And a blast down for the kill on the second hit by Chloe Schmidt, the 5'11 senior, the tallest player on their roster alongside Sutton Harris. They're both 5'11. They have some size. Got a couple girls that are 5'10 as well. It's now 12-7. Serve to the back line. That's down for an ace. In front of the diving Merck. It's 13-7. After a couple points from Valley Heights, Inman responds with a couple of their own. Another serve coming from Woods. This one fielded cleanly by Merck. To the near side, a big windup, and good job getting on that one for the Teutons. Let a free ball over after a try from Maggie Turber. I'll give it to her again. That one blocked. Kept alive, though, and they'll send a free ball over. Chance for the Teutons now. Here's a set to the far side. Big windup for Woods, and that's deflected. Valley Heights now with a chance. Far side, tipped over and down for the kill. Little tip over by Olivia Scala, the 5'7 senior. Makes it 13-8. Service coming up for the Mustangs, and that will be Audra Steinfurt. Backward set, hit over, deflected, and down after a deflection from Turber. And that once again was Chloe Schmidt. She's off to a nice start. She'll go ahead and serve it here for Inman. They lead by 6. Not a great return, but they still do have a chance to get something here. It's tipped over by Maggie Turber. Set to the far side, big windup, and too strong by Kenna Woods, the 5'10 sophomore. 14-9. Valley Heights hanging in there here in this opening set. Been down by anywhere from 4 to 6 points as we approach the middle portion of this opening set here in Dodge City, Class 2A state tournament. Opening match for the Mustangs. Service by Turber, and that is too long. Service error puts the Teutons back up by 6. Woods will serve once again, this time from the very far side. Turned by Miller. Set by Steinfurt. Tipped over and down for an easy one for Delana Merckx. The easiest point that Valley Heights has gotten all day so far. 15-10. Now the score. Service. Here's a set. Going up to the far side. Tipped over by Harris, and that's down. up over a couple of Valley Heights defenders. Well done by the 5'11 sophomore for Inman. They continue to hold off the Mustangs at arm's length. They have been all set after a 5-1 start. Here's a set over by Ann Turber. Teutons ready for it. A big blast down for the kill by Sutton Harris once again. Inman continues to get what they want, and a timeout called by Coach Steinfurt. Down by 7, opening set. We'll step aside for 30 seconds here on the MSC Sports Radio Network.
Where do you turn when the unexpected happens? You may wonder what's next. Who do I call? What should I do? We at Christy Anders and Anders Fifely Funeral Homes are here to assist by providing support and personal services while helping create a beautiful and unique tribute for your loved one. We're proud to offer affordable, personalized packages to fit any budget. You can find us online at apfunerals.com or visit us in Waterville at Christy Anders Funeral Home or in Riley at Anders Fifely Funeral Home.
Elton Dan and the Rocket Band coming to the Waterville Firehouse Friday, November 17th for a fundraising event supporting Twin Valley Developmental Services. Featuring an exclusive VIP performance prior to the main event. Only 50 VIP tickets available. Get your ticket now online at charityauction.bid/CCITP 2023.
KNDY.
And that one to the back line, returned by Turber, hit up in the air, and Merck sends it over. Not really too much of a threat on that try. That one blasts into the net by Morgan Fraze. Valley Heights gets a point to get back within 7. It's 18-11. Looking for any semblance of momentum, trying to get a run here going, but Inman is making that difficult with their strong attack up front. They have a lot of size. Here's a set over on the third hit on the return from the serve from Valley Heights. Set for the middle, that's blocked. Keeping it alive, though, is Merck, and they get it over to Inman's side. Here's a set. Well, it's tipped over by Harris. Valley Heights ready for it. Merck, another try. That one just tipped over and down. That was not the best play. That was not greatly played there by Inman because Merck didn't really have an opportunity to really play into one. She was about 3 feet away from the net, and she's hit it over and find the right spot. It's 18-12. So that's blocked at the net after a big attempt by Harris, and now another battle at the net, and it's going to be 4 hits against Teutons. Valley Heights not going away just yet. It's 18-13. Service, turn good from the Teutons, backwards set. They wind up, that's blocked out of bounds. The kill from Morgan Fraze, the 5'10 sophomore, makes it 19-13. Largest lead was 8. It was 18-10. Valley Heights has scored 3 of the last 4 points, but now they have not been able to get back within 3 since trailing 5-1, and that is going to be just barely wide on the serve. That was a very tough serve for Morgan Fraze. It's about halfway in between the front line and the out-of-bounds line on the near side, but just sailed wide. 19-14 now our score. This one near the back line, they have to just settle to get it over to Valley Heights' way. Setting one up for Turber, and that is down for the kill again. Not too close to the net on not a great setup. But now, Valley Heights with their shortest deficit since, once again, they were down 5-1. Serve coming from Delana Merck. Here's a set to the far side. Big windup, and that is down for the Inman kill. That is Chloe Schmidt once again. She is just imposing her will on that front line for the Teutons. And she gets another one. It's 20-15. Sutton Harris, the server. That one goes to the back line, and Merck on a very good return. It was kind of rode up on her a little bit, and it goes out of bounds off of her upper arms, and it's 21-15. So Inman once again, right when it seems like Valley Heights has some sort of run going, they come right back. Big wind up, and that is down for the kill from the near side to the near side, right to left. Across your radio dial for Maggie Turber, the 5'8 senior. 21-15. Valley Heights really hasn't felt like they have been in this one just yet. Can they get a run going? As there's an ace. Poor return there by Morgan Fraze. They're getting closer and closer, but still some work to do. 21-16. Correction, 21-17. Score behind. And return good this time by the Teutons, by Fraze. And this one from the far side, that is long. So now it's their shortest deficit since 4-1. It's 21-18. Here come the Mustangs. That serve hits the back of Maggie Turber. That's going to be a service error for Valley Heights. Kind of a miscue there that kind of stymied that run. Makes it 22-18. Return, that might have been out, but it's played by Valley Heights. They're just going to have to hit a free ball over if they can get it over, but they do. And then with an opportunity off a free ball, and Schmidt hits it into the net. And they're going to say that we play on. That is not 4 hits. They're going to say it was deflected, so we play on. Here's a set to the near side, and that one hits to the back line. Nice dig. That far side is tipped over by Inman. Still going here. It's hit over by Maggie Turber. Set to the far side. They're going up for Woods, and that one, nice dig by Merck. Another chance. That's blocked. This time on an attempt from Turber. Far side now, they'll try it. That one is dug out far side for Inman on a try from Scala to the back line, and that's down for the kill. So after all, that ends up being a Valley Heights point. The ball comes towards me. I have to kick it back in play. It is now 23-18, back-to-back points after Valley Heights had a nice run going. It looked like Valley Heights had a point, but stayed alive. Inman waiting for the play to the whistle. We'll go and keep it right here during this quick break. Again, our score 23-18. It was a quick start for the Teutons to get up 5-1 quickly, and from there, pretty much up until it was 21-18, Valley Heights never really got into it. They had a lead as large as 8. It was 18-10 at one point. And as mentioned, they shrunk it down to 21-18 with a nice run, scoring 8 of the next 11 points. But now a chance for Inman to put this one away. They just need 2 more to carry a 1-set lead into set number 2. Teutons to serve out of the break. Cambry Woods will do it, the 5'8 senior. The serve, the back middle, returned by Miller. Here's a set to the near side. Maggie Turber hits it to the back side of the Teutons defense. And that one grazes the net for Inman. It gets over Valley Heights side. Set over by Turber on the second hit. Setting up an opportunity for Woods. Then she capitalizes with the kill. Now 3 straight, and it's set point. Another serve coming up here for Woods, trying to put this one away. Service goes right in the middle. Having to dive for it was Merck. They slap it over, and that is wide from Scala, and that will do it. 25-18, the final in set number 1.
Get the good stuff.
Superior quality at competitive prices. It's right around the corner at your Napa Auto Parts store, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. Napa has over 310,000 parts and accessories for auto, truck, farm, and small engines. Plus, all Napa brand parts are backed by a national warranty program. Need answers or advice? Just ask the friendly parts professionals at Napa at Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. They're ready to help.
Get the good stuff.
Quality you can trust at prices you can afford at Napa Auto Parts, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware.
Tammy Parker with Tammy Parker Realty has all the bases covered. She's your realtor, broker, and agent. Give Tammy a call today in Waterville at 363-2010 or 562-6688. She has property for sale in Marshall, Washington, and Riley counties. Or visit her website, tparkerrealty.com. Tammy Parker Realty in Waterville, 363-2010 or 562-6688.
Cottage Hill Ag Supply makes precision planting work for you. Put their experience and exceptional customer service to work when planning for the next planting season. Check their test plot results with quality seed lines including AgriGold and NC+. Set up assistance with your planner and adjustments as needed help you be more efficient. As a fellow farmer, Darren Jacobson can share his experience if you're new to precision planting. Count on top quality products with expert service and a commitment to go above and beyond for their customers. Go online to cottagehillagsupply.com.
There is a difference. Oh, what a difference.
We've helped a lot of families own their own home. We have several options available in mortgage loans. If you're thinking of building or buying a new home, come in and see us. We're an equal housing lender. First Commerce Bank. Experience the difference. Member FDIC.
There is a difference.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs.
KNDY.
For the kill for Sutton Harris, the 5'11 sophomore. And we are even up 1-1. So pretty dominant first set for Inman. Got out to a quick start, 5-1. And they had a lead as large as 8. It was 18-10. Valley Heights got it back within 3, but then pulling away at the end were the Teutons. Hit over by Merck. Popped up in the air for Inman to the far side. And set over by Morgan Fraze. Backward set, tip over. And Teutons all over that one. Big wind up here for Morgan Fraze, and that's down for the kill. Going from the front far side to the back side on that far side of the court. And that makes it 2-1 in favor of the Teutons. Fraze another serve for the freshman. Return good for Valley Heights. Set by Steinfurt into the back line. To the far side, big wind up, and that's a big major kill once again for Chloe Schmidt. It was deflected as well, and tell you what, she is having a tremendous match so far for Inman. 3-1, favor of Inman. Here's the serve. Return from Turber. This one's tipped by Merck. Over, but blocked right back to Valley Heights side. Battles the net. Over to Inman's side. Here's a set. Far side blast. That's blocked. Out of bounds, though. And a point for Inman. That was Ann Turber going up for that block on the far side. Couldn't quite keep it in. 4 straight points. Very similar to that first set. And a free ball hit over by Valley Heights after a solid serve by the Teutons. Big wind up, an explosion down, but that is wide on the attempt from Sutton Harris. That makes it 4-2. Goal here in the second set, keep it close here early and not letting the Teutons get out to a big lead. And if that does happen, try to find some semblance of momentum and claw the way back in. You can't have that as there's a service error by Ann Turber, the 5'9 junior. It's 5-2. Serve will come from Morgan Fraze, the 5'10 sophomore. Return good for Valley Heights, setting one up for Parker. That one blocks back to Valley Heights side. They just do get it over. Set far side for Sutton Harris. And a dig backside for Valley Heights. But the hit from Turber from the backside goes out of bounds up against the net. Makes it 6-2. Another solid start for the Teutons here in set number 2. Trying to put Valley Heights away in 2 straight sets. Return from the backside for Maggie Turber back middle. And Merck just pushes it over for the Mustangs. And once again, it's Harris. And that one down for the kill. Sutton Harris having herself a great match as well. It's now a 7-2 match. Set. Trying to win this match 2-0. Fraze service, trying to keep it kind of close in the middle, doing so successfully. Miller with the return, a big time splash down by Josie Parker, needing that one. The 6-foot sophomore against the Valley Heights crowd going. And they will serve it with Delana Merck. 5'8" senior. Work from the middle. Return from Kenna Woods, falling over, doing so. Tipped over by Harris. Return clean by the Mustangs. Big wind up for Turber. She's blocked, and it's right back down on the Valley Heights side for the point for Inman. It's now 8-3. Largest lead of this set. Very similar to what we saw in set number 1. Harris will now serve it. Returned by Miller. Back middle. The set from Cambry Wood, or beg your pardon, excuse me, from Ann Turber, and that one hit wide on the attack by the Mustangs. And it's 9-3. Timeout is going to be called.
At Raleigh's Design Co. in Waterville, we pride ourselves on quality and creativity. Myself, Jenna Meyer, is dedicated to making your vision a reality. Whether it's custom t-shirts for a family reunion, eye-catching banners for a business event, or personalized designs on any material, we've got you covered. We put extra thought and design into all orders to make each order custom to you. Find us on Facebook or contact Raleigh's Design Co. today, and let's bring your ideas to life.
This is Greg.
And Jenna Meyer with Meyer Ag, and we'd like to earn your business as this area's channel seedsman.
Contact myself, Greg Meyer, with Meyer Ag at 785-268-0378 for all your corn, soybean, and sorghum needs. We carry a full lineup of Extend Flex soybeans as well as Enlist soybeans to be truly flexible for the farmer's needs.
Call before October 31st to receive an extra $10 per bag discount on corn and $4 per bag discount on soybeans for the Book and Go program, plus more early season discounts.
To reach us, call 785-268-0378 and see for yourself why Channel beats the competition.
KNDY.
Yet another point for the Teutons. Couple of points out of the Valley Heights break for Inman. Now one into the net for a service error. And now it'll be Josie Parker, the 6-foot sophomore, doing the serving. Turn clean for Inman. Here's a set to the near side. A big blast by Harris. Another kill for the Inman stud. The 5'11", just a sophomore. Hard to believe that with the way she has inflicted her will in this opening match. 12 for Inman. And that's a bad return. That's going to be an ace. 2 aces in the last 4 points for Inman. And things continue to go from bad to worse for Valley Heights. It's 13-4. Here in set number 2 after dropping set number 1, 25-18. And trying to tip it over is Turber, almost like a lift. And they're going to say that was 3 hits, so we still play on. Inman with it. That's deflected by the net. And does it go out? No, it's in. No, it was out, but it was deflected by the Mustangs. And so another point for Inman. It's now 14-4. They have scored 10 of the last 13 points. Backward set to the far side, and that's into the net by Olivia Scala. Now 15-4. A reminder that immediately after this match is over, Valley Heights will take on Hoxie. They looked really good in their win over St. Mary's Colgan as the kill for Maggie Turber. She rose up high and sent that one down with authority on that one to make it 15-5. Hoxie a chance to cement themselves into the semifinals with a couple of wins right out of the gate. That one, a nice serve, but and then ready for it. Nice sit down. Well done to time that one by Brooke Porter, the 5'8" senior. She might have jumped just a little bit early, but it was late enough to where she was still able to get a piece of it and tip it down. 15-6, Inman still in control of the second set. To the far side with it, Taylor Fraze couldn't get it down. Valley Heights with it. And Turber is blocked. Here's a set backwards from Steinfurt, and that's blocked, and that one is down. Off the rejection from Inman, and Turber trying to get it over. She is rejected by the Inman front, and it's 16-6. Largest lead in the set was an 11-point lead. It was 15-4. Valley Heights has scored 2 of the last 3. Served by Schmidt. Return good from Merck. Backward set by Steinfurt. Hit over by Porter. Teutons all over it, but they'll hit a free ball over. Try it again, near side. This one a big-time blast, but too long for Ann Turber. 17-6 Inman. Meanwhile, Smith Center dominating Sedan 12-4 after winning set number 1 as well. And this one is down for an ace. Schmidt went for the middle near side and landed it perfectly in front of Ann Turber. It's now 18-6. Another service from Schmidt. That one returned by Merck this time. Set by Steinfurt near side. Deflected on the hit over by Turber, but it's through to Teuton side. They hit it right back over. Tough scramble, and Miller couldn't keep that one in play for Valley Heights. A good try from the Valley Heights libero, but it is now 18-6. Their largest lead continues to grow. Steinfurt set near side, and that one blocked. They continue to block up front very well, do the Teutons. They'll send a free ball over after scrambling to keep this one in play. That will tip down, perfectly executed for Morgan Fraze, and Inman looking like the real deal as the 2 seed in this tournament, and cruising on their way to an opening match win. 20-6, our score. And that one, a big-time blast after the return went over the net. The blast coming from Kenna Woods, and it's 21-6. And a timeout is called as Inman has gotten 12 of the last 15 points.
New Creations by Nicole has moved. They are now conveniently located next to Youngerberg Drug on the square in Blue Rapids. They are ready to pamper men, women, and children with their full-service salon experiences, hairstyling and treatments, manicures and pedicures, acrylic nails, body waxing, facials, and spray tans, all under one roof. Find them on Facebook or call 785-410-5031 to book your appointment today and discover a world of beauty and relaxation at New Creations by Nicole.
Riverside Market in Blue Rapids has more than you'd expect. A full-service deli and bakery with lunch specials, Call Hall ice cream, a coffee bar, a meat counter stocked with locally raised and processed beef, weekly sales, and let's not forget the beautiful flowers available all year long. Shop local, support local. Give them a like on Facebook to keep up with everything coming in all year long. That's the Riverside Market along the highway in Blue Rapids. It's more than just a market.
KNDY.
Here's Miller with it on the second hit. They'll send a free ball over, set over by Maggie Turber. Step to the far side, big wind up from the attack line, and that one is wide on the try from Kenna Woods. And Valley Heights back on the board. It's 22-7. And just yet another reminder, Valley Heights immediately playing after this one. It will be a 20-minute break in between with, it's a 10-minute break. 10-minute break in between because Hoxie and Valley Heights will have already played. It's not one a big time swipe, but wide for Morgan Fraze. So again, it'll be a 10-minute break in between, and we'll have a few minutes of intermission as I go and get pronunciations for the Hoxie players, and now we have a rotational issue for Inman, looks like, so a point will go to Valley Heights. It's 22-9. So we'll have a little bit of a break and come back with the second match of the evening for Valley Heights. 3 straight points here for the Mustangs. It was 22-6, now it's 22-9. And this one blasted long, make it 4 straight. Make it 22-10, making the final score look a little bit more competitive. So it'll be Turber hitting it over. And that one's down for an ace, make it 5 straight. Maggie Turber, the 5'8 senior, will continue to serve it. There's been a relatively quick first match. And that one almost went out of bounds on the serve, but Brunk keeps it alive, the libero for Inman. Here's a step to the near side, and Merck hits it over and down for a kill back near side, 6 in a row for Valley Heights. Good to get the confidence up a little bit before their match against Hoxie. Valley Heights showing some moxie, if you will. Still a long ways to go if they want to win this set. And they'll just set it over a free ball to Valley Heights' side. That's going to be right back over Inman's way. They wind up and stuck into the net by Morgan Fraze. Make it 7 in a row. We'll see if maybe head coach Christy Fraze thinks about a timeout, possibly. But, again, it's still a long ways to go. Inman up by 9 with 3 points to ending this match. Turn by Turber, return by Brunk. This one from beyond the attack line. Nice job converging and getting that one alive by Ann Turber. It's hit over Inman's way. They wind up for Woods, deflected, but back line returned by Turber. Maggie Turber, that is. The free ball is going to be hit over by Delana Merck. Set near side, and that one is down, I suppose. It was tough to see the angle on that one, but they're going to say that was down. Taylor Fraze, the 5'9 freshman, with the kill. It's 23-13. That ends a 7-point run for the Mustangs. That one barely gets over. Miller diving dig to keep that one alive for Valley Heights. And they're going to say that's 4 hits after getting that one into the net by Delana Merck. It was not deflected, so match points, 24-13. Service coming from Kenna Woods, and that one will be down for an ace, and that will do it. Inman wins 25-18, 25-13. Let's go and step aside for 2 minutes